Today you're gonna hang out with me and we are gonna go list a house for one of my investor clients. This has been a long time coming, over a year, and maybe it's not the most flashy house, but I'm excited to take you with me, show you what I do, get to just spend the day with me. So let's go. We gotta go get our smoopy moop.
Hi. I woke up and no one was here.
So I've got both of my assistants here, my real estate assistants that are gonna go on with us to the house. We're gonna go make sure that the repairs are complete. We're just gonna check on it because now we're actually gonna have people and buyers walking through. We wanna make sure it shows the best. We're also gonna put a lockbox on, so let's head on out. Oh yeah, Mom is classic for poop explosions.
And then it went all over me.
That's Mama's job. So this wonderful investor that I've made a relationship with, I not only get to help him out, but he's also referred me to his business partners, and he has referred me to his father, who has fix and flipped a couple properties. And so from this one person, I've got 4 people who are now using me to buy and sell properties. And so this is great. Look at that mushroom guy. Okay, so we're here at the house, and I don't know if this is what you were imagining, but you know what? Not every property is gonna be a multi-million-dollar property. I'm not saying I don't ever come across a property that looks like a showstopper on my Instagram, but the majority of the homes that I'm helping with investors look like this, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's still a big moneymaker, so let's go check it out. Since this has been on my radar, there used to be trees here that died, and they looked horrible, and so you might be looking at this and thinking, you know, this looks like crap. And a lot of these things don't have an ROI or a return on investment. And in this case, for this particular neighborhood, having the landscaping like this really doesn't matter. As long as there's not weeds, if it's clean, we're good. Okay, so we also need to get a lockbox. Spaces flips, we always make sure that we have 2 keys in the mechanical, AKA contractor's lockbox. You don't want to take the one and only key. So let's go see if there's 2 keys in the mechanical lockbox thing. Go on in, cute girl. Pace's home flipping business, because we work together, this is something that comes up all the time where I have to go make copies of keys before I can put on our lockbox. And for a property like this that's close by my house, it's not that big of a deal, but for properties that are like an hour and a half, 2 hours away, it's just such a pain in the you know what to go and make copies. So we made it a company policy that for all of our flips, they're all rekeyed to the same key, and we have at least 2 copies of it, because there's nothing worse than this exact thing. This property has been sitting here for so long, and that in and of itself is frustrating, but the fact that the market has completely changed in the last couple of months is really unfortunate for my investor. And unfortunately, our hands were tied with the permitting process, but we're finally here. So this needs to go up yesterday. But I'm just gonna look around and make sure that we don't have anything dire. To be honest, like this house could just use like a super basic clean. There's like carpet fibers from when it was installed, but I just wanna give it a quick look over, just make sure like the roof didn't leak or, you know, something weird. That's good. That was one of the things that needed to be fixed. Tub spout, so that's great. And then through here's the primary and the primary bathrooms. When I go to these properties too, I always make sure that I check the utilities. You can tell how long it's been since someone turned on the water at this place. But the water's on, number 1. It's good that the water's on, because during showings, people always have to pee. They be peeing in toilets where the water's off. So because there's not an extra copy of these keys, we got to run to the hardware store or Home Depot and just make a key copy. So let's go do that. We are in a 55 and over community, and I realize that the older that I get, the more I want like yard decor, and this is something this community does really well. We've got Asher with us now, so we can go make a quick key copy while he hangs out the girls in the air-conditioned car. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Yep.
Have a good day. So I threw away the original keys because they were just gummed up, but the thing that you have to always make sure is that you're testing what you're putting in the lock boxes, because sometimes when you're making copies, they don't exactly always work perfectly. Like if someone's coming to the house once you're gone, that they can actually use the keys that you made. Because these guys aren't perfect. Making keys, sometimes they're not perfect and they actually don't open the door. So let's get these back into the mechanical lockbox, get my Realtor lockbox on, and get the heck out of here. What do you say?